trade. Okay. I think it's right over there. I'll see it. I can see it. There it is. Perfect spot.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank Roberto for putting this stock tag in the right place. This is a stock tag on this trade. Right now, we are up on the roof, and that's where you put the trades. You don't just put them anywhere on the roof. You put them in the 3 rows on the east. This row, this next row, and the row just beyond that. It's the 3 rows to the east. There is another place. If the stock is full up here and you don't have empty spaces like we see right now, you must put them in the back lot behind LA Fitness. You can see a little silver car there and a little gray SUV right now. That's where you would put them if you were full up here on the roof. Thank you.
This is Scott, and this is a helpful video to help you remember how to stock a trade. And right now we're going to actually fill out the stock tag.
So first thing you need to do is you're going to have a trade appraisal. This trade appraisal should have 2 to 3 pages. There's the regular trade appraisal. You're going to have a book sheet behind it, and sometimes there's a 3rd sheet behind it that will be listing what it's going for at the auction. All right, on this paper, you need to take it and get a copy of it after the manager has put his information on it. If it doesn't have the manager's chicken scratch on it, it's really no good to stock the trade with. It's got to have his markings on there. One thing you need to focus on is at the top of the page right there, it says trade in stock number. And with that number right there, you need to, at the end of it, put an A, capital A. Now that's the new trade stock number. If it already ends in an A, you will replace the A with a B. If you want more details on that, see me personally and I'll explain how that all works. Going with that, you need to get a stock tag. These are found usually in used cars, sometimes in a drawer in new cars, but if you can't find it, used cars is always a place to go. So I'm going to take that same stock number that you saw there and I'm going to write it in here. F137181A. All right, just so you know how this tag is filled out here, the next thing, it says year, then the make, the model, the color, and then right here we're using Darth Vader, so the last name of the customer goes right there on the serial line. And then over to the right here, this person purchased a new car, that's NC. If it was a new truck, it'd be NT. If it was a used car, it'd be UC, and if it was a used truck, it would be UT. Right below that is the date, and if you can see, there's a little bit of space here next to the date, and I am putting miles. I put 56K. This is about the only time you could ever estimate on miles. Otherwise, miles got to be accurate. Then there's the salesperson's name, and then the manager's initials for the manager that did this deal. All right, you're going to take these things. This is what's going to go in the window of the truck or car, driver's side about halfway down. I showed you in that F-150 where Roberto put it. That's a perfect place to do it. You don't want it to be way up too high because then it can be hard to read, or way down low because there's other stuff down there. Put it right in the middle so people can read it. All right. And that miles thing on there is a helpful thing because you might have a used car manager saying, hey, we can get this guy approved, but it's got to be under 60,000 miles. You know that this is a possibility. All right. Okay, this trade appraisal form that we talked about is not the original. The original has to go in the deal. So it's very important before this deal goes to finance that you take this paper out and you copy all 3 copies there so you can have your own. That's kind of why it's folded right now, because I would have copied it and folded it and put it in my pocket. Once my customer leaves, then I'm going to stock the trade. And when I stock the trade, I'm going to need to take this out, and we are going to fill out a key tag, which is pretty self-explanatory. You got your stock number, the year, the make, the model, the body, the color, and I'm going to check used because now it's a trade. And then we're going to attach this stock number to the keys to the trade, and we're going to staple it like heck to this page because we don't want it to be lost. Then I'll show you where it goes. So remember this form here? You're going to hang your keys right here, and then you're going to go right over to this clipboard right here, and you're going to fill out the salesman, the date, the stock number, the year, the make, the model, the miles, the condition, and the location. Notice this all says roof right now because we've got room up there. And then you're going to put it in this guy right here. Okay, drop it in there and it's good. What I'm talking about, dropping this guy right here with the keys attached to this ring. All right, where would I find all this? In used cars. We're behind the used car tower right now. Thank you.